Welcome to today's episode of the AI Trailblazer podcast. Today we have a very exciting guest. He is none other than Vikram, the founder and CEO at Cuva AI. So Vikram, it's a pleasure to have you here with us on the show today. Let's start off with yourself. What is your background and what led you to start Cuva AI?
Thank you for having me. It's a pleasure to be in your podcast. So, as you know, my name is Vikram. I'm the founder and CEO of Cuva AI. Quick background: I have been working in the financial industry since 2010. I worked in London, Credit Suisse, Nasdaq, Klarna, and also a bunch of Swedish banks. And yeah, so and across the and also I worked in the consumer banking and the private banking, wealth
Okay,
management, trading. One of the things that I saw problem in the financial industry is that generally speaking, financial companies, they don't sell any products. They don't sell any physical product. Everything they sell is the financial know-how, financial intelligence, and the financial product. And the most of them can be automated with AI. But today, in the today landscape, they spend like incredibly huge amount of money in the in the back office operation, also in the financial operation. There I saw a lot of opportunity. I mean, even before AI came into the picture, I helped quite a lot of the quite a lot of financial institutes with automating their processes and automating their services and so on. And when the chat GPT came in, so I saw the opportunity and I left my job and started Kuva AI. Our main goal is to help the financial industry to be FA, to be the efficiency and to automate their process and workflows using AI agents.
got it. Yeah, so since you talked a bit about Cuva AI already, can we go into more specifics as to how exactly does it help this a large financial services enterprises to automate their process? Could you share more
Absolutely.
specific examples of that?
Yeah, absolutely. So I mean, to keep it simple, I mean, I will give you one example of wealth managers, wealth management companies. What they do basically is that like there is a lot of processes they have to go through. The first is that when there is a new client, they have to do the onboarding, and for that they have to do the KYC and AML checks. And once they onboarded, they have to do the kind of financial planning for them, and then and then they have to also plan their portfolio. And then once they do that, they have to execute that, and they should keep the client updated all the time, give them reports, and at the same time, all the time they have to be compliant. And all these, like they use the tools, and they use they have the they use the wealth management system to do that. But the problem is that they still have to put a lot of they employ a lot of people, and they still have to do that manually. And AI agents can automate a lot of those processes, onboarding to the financial planning to the portfolio management and the client reporting, and also being most of them you have the AI agents can do a lot of automation. I'm not saying that they can replace entirely. I mean, we still need the humans in the loop and humans this one. But what will AI agents help the wealth managers is that they can do the onboarding pretty quickly. They can do the onboarding, planning more quickly, and they can be more efficient. They can maximize their portfolio. So yeah, I mean, in short, like they can help them to gain the efficiencies. They can help them to serve the more clients, and they can help the wealth manager to be more compliant.
Okay, got it. So now let's talk a bit about your role. I know you said you're the founder and CEO, right? So what are your daily responsibilities or main responsibilities, and then how does that fit into the bigger picture at Kuva AI?
Yeah. So I mean the I would say, like, actually the large part of my job, more up to 70, even more percent, it goes to the how to say, like, goes to the product, overseeing the product and so on, and including that also includes the speaking with the customers and see, like, like what is their need, what is their pain points, and how to fine tune the product as per their needs and requirements. And the rest of the time, then the another 20% goes to the speaking, managing the sales and marketing, how best we can communicate our product and our messaging to the potential customers and so on, and how can we make sure our customer potentially getting the message as we want to, and how can we reach as many as people and listen to their concerns and manage their concerns, and and take those listening back into the product team. And then the rest of the 10%, it goes to the speaking with the investors and investors and so on. I mean, as I mentioned before, we have bootstrapped by ourselves, so we didn't put a lot of time speaking with investors, but I do believe we are going to do that.
Okay, got it. So you touched on an interesting point that caught my attention. You talked about trying to reach more people as well as like dialing in on the messaging, right, and the value proposition, and then feeding that back into your product. So I was wondering, like, what are the steps or strategies that you're taking right now to reach out to more people?
Yeah, I think there is a saying that LinkedIn is the best friend of the sales and marketing people, and that found to be effective in our case too, because we are like B2B enterprise. So we are getting quite a lot of leads in the. I mean, even though we are in the financial, initially we are focusing on specific segments, which is the first is wealth management, then the other one is supply chain finance. So we are reaching out through the LinkedIn, and again, these are the companies, and most of the data is available online and available in the in these ones. There's the reaching out them is like pretty straightforward, I would say. And at the moment we are doing the LinkedIn, but also we are doing the lot of digital marketing in the social medias, including LinkedIn, and also we are doing a bit of SEO, and also we are creating a lot of material. I think especially now, what we are doing is that when we speak to the customers, like we listen to their concerns, and then we creating the material to address those concerns. That can be, I mean, that including the blog post, including the like presentations, including the user guides, and also the redesigning our website. So we are listening to the concern, and we are preparing the material to address those concerns. So when there is a new one comes, so they don't have the same concerns. So they don't have they can get all those questions answered already.
Right. So you've pointed out quite a couple of different marketing channels at this point. You say there is LinkedIn, there is the organic social media posting, and also the blog articles, right? So, like, which ones have been the ones that have performed really well for Cuva AI? And then what are some others that hasn't performed as well as you might expect?
We have only started with LinkedIn. Blog posts and so on, we are about to start now. So as with the YouTube and videos, so far we LinkedIn has been our best this one, and it performed pretty well. But then we are now planning to expand to the Twitter and to the YouTube, and to also and to the other channels. But so far, the I would say LinkedIn, it's a B2B, and it's a no brainer. It's the LinkedIn where you all most of have all the B2B connections. But
Okay,
one thing
cool.
I would say, like one thing I wish we would have already now is the videos, because videos, like small videos of 1 to 2 minutes of explainer videos, it will explain the value proposition pretty quickly.
Okay, so when you say LinkedIn, is it you're already posting now, or are you talking about ads or like cold DMs? And then when you talk about videos, do you mean just like videos about your product or like demos, things like that?
Yeah. So when I say LinkedIn post, and also we are using a tool called Canbox. We post the LinkedIn, and then we usually get a bunch of leads, and then we also like reach out to some contacts that we think the the post is interesting to them, and that's how we drive the engagement. It's a combination of the posting and then the messaging, and then we also like plan out the post like
You
a
said
month.
there's this software called what? Canbox, is it?
Canbox, yeah.
Canbox. Okay, so it's like I don't know, an engagement software.
Yeah, it's similar to Drupify.
Oh, I see. Okay, cool.
And then when it comes to
Understood.
videos, we have how to say, like the exactly 1 to 2 minutes explainer videos that we are going to start with. But then also we will do maybe like 10 minutes, like the how to do videos and how to use our product, bunch of 10 minutes videos. So yeah. So our idea is by the end of this year, I think we are gonna create at least like maybe 100 videos, small, medium, and even the short, like 10-second videos.
Great. Okay, so now I'd like to talk a bit about your goals for the company. Let's say within the next 6 to 12 months, where do you want Kuva AI to be at?
Yeah, currently we are speaking with the medium to small to medium sized companies. Again, I think the size of the company varies across the geographies, but I'm mostly referring to the US market. And we are having having a pretty advanced discussion with a few clients for to have $1 million deals. And uh, how to say, our aim is to, in the next 6 months, sign up at least you know two customers, and by the end of 2026, have a revenue like the revenue or orders of at least like $5 million.
By
And
the end of 2026.
by the end of 2026, yeah, at least the revenue of $5 million. That's been our, our, I mean, basically like having a $5 million customer signing up.
Okay, cool.
Sorry,
So, like, what is your...
five customers, each $1 million order.
Okay, I see. Yeah, then what do you think is your plan to get there, to reach these goals?
Yeah, I mean, we are pretty niche, and we already have like the put all the database of all the clients and all the list of all the clients, and we are preparing all the materials and so on, and we will be constantly engaging them. Also, I'm also in the process of hiring a chief business officer in the based out of USA, and maybe set up a team, set up a offshore helping team, and also like junior salespeople in the USA, do a lot of marketing promotion. And we also constantly being reached out to the Forbes and Financial Times, to be featured in them. So it will be a mix of digital marketing, promotion, and the sales team.
Okay, cool. So just working on the marketing and sales in tandem to generate the awareness and then also convert more of that increased awareness.
Yeah, exactly. But of course, we will continuously refine the product, and on the product side, currently we do provide a AI platform for the financial industry, which has the AI agent orchestration, and you also have the knowledge systems. I think that's pretty unique to our product, knowledge systems, and also we provide the financial models and financial connectors. So that makes us kind of unique in this space. So yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah, then when it comes to like, what you said earlier regarding marketing and sales and then also the product improvement, what are the main metrics that you look for to try and improve?
Yeah, I mean, we are looking at the moment, we are trying to cut short the sales cycle. So when we speak to the customers, like we are getting the same questions, and that's we want to answer through the content and through the videos and
Mm,
through the guides and so on, also through the presentations, so we can get that shorted down. And I mean, yeah, I mean, we want to we are looking into the metrics such as like how long time it for us to take the to acquire the customer, and we are looking into the how many customers we are reaching out, how many we are engaging back to us, how many we are closing, and also but once we close the customer, like we are looking in metrics how much they are using the product, and what are their like how many times they like send us the support questions they need, and what are those questions and so on.
okay, got it. Yeah, so when it comes to reaching your goals, as you said earlier, 5 million ARR with like 1 million customer each, right, by the end of 2026, what do you think are the biggest bottlenecks or constraints that might, hinder or slow down your progress to get to these goals?
Yeah, I mean, the I think the currently the main this one, we don't have the enough material. I mean, we have an amazing product, and that is improving this one on daily basis. I mean, to give you an example, like we have a unique feature where agentic knowledge systems. I mean, we have created agentic knowledge base and knowledge systems, which reduces the creating a knowledge base and knowledge systems or knowledge graphs by like 80%. And that's kind of we have pretty unique in the market. But unfortunately, that we haven't succeeded in putting out that message. That message isn't in our website. There is no blog material, there is no videos, or there's nothing in social media. So that's a bottle that we are trying to address right now. I mean, we are a tech guys who started it, and now we are like how to. It's like having a Ferrari in your garage, but we have to put that out in the racetrack, and yeah, that's a big challenge right now.
Okay, so you would say it's about like not having enough time or resources to get the marketing materials for the new products as soon as possible out to the public.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, we created the marketing just now. I mean, we hired like a team of 5 people, and I mean, putting it in the marketing, social media, materials, video, and so on. We put just now. I didn't know that like a 6 months before, this is the problem we are gonna get. If I had aware of that, I would probably did that like 6 months ago. I thought like, I mean, like we thought like it's the product is very easy to understand. Everybody would understand. That was our mindset, but it wasn't the case. Like, yeah, I mean, you actually, I mean, if you are working with a product, you know so much that you forget that the other people don't know about. I mean, also it's really relatively fairly new technology.
Yeah, I think that's like a common problem faced by like engineering or technical folks as well. Aren't really
Yeah.
sure as much how to communicate it in layman terms. Right, so I think you've pointed out quite a couple of different areas and challenges that you want to improve for the business. Let's say if you had only one magic wand to fix one thing in the business right now that is slowing you down to hitting your goals, what would that one thing be?
I would like to find a key employee, or even somebody who can understand the product and who also knows how to generate the leads and who can explain the product to the customer. I think that's at the moment the issue is that it's a very much a founder driven sales, and I need like like at least like one more key employee, a chief business officer. I think that's what we really need, especially who has experience in the financial side.
Got it. And then what are the key gaps that you're looking to fill with this hire? Is it more of like a SDR role?
That's one of the key role. And then also I would like to, I mean, we the other key roles I'm looking into is more, like the more AI engineers who can actually, I mean, currently, I mean, we have a great product and we are improving it, but also I mean, currently we built the AI platform where it can build the AI agents and build the knowledge systems and so on. But we want to take a leap further, where we want to create extend this platform so our clients and the big companies create AI native products. I mean, currently they can build AI agents, for example, their wealth management system or their customer relationship management systems and so on. In the future, what will happen, at least that I believe, is there is a limitation in the current setup, because we are creating AI agents on the top of the existing systems, but the existing systems are not AI native. So if you want to get a full potential of AI, you need to replace those existing systems too. Whatever, I mean, if it's a wealth management system, that has to be a AI native wealth management system. If you are using a CRM system, that has to be like the a native CRM system. If it has to be like a support system, that has to be like
Yeah, I've seen a lot of like buzz around this AI native term, but haven't really been sure as to what is it exactly. Could you just unpack what that means to you exactly?
yeah, sure. So to give you an example, I think simple example is customer relationship management system. Okay,
Okay.
where you have all the customer profiles, where you see like where they are in the process and what if they have any support tickets and so on. So the current customer CRM systems, I mean, I'm being polite here, I'm not gonna say anything by name. The current CRM system, they are not AI native. They are like, they use the normal database, like relational databases, and they are like normal systems. Okay, and you can build AI agents on the top of it and so on.
Okay.
The problem here is that you can only build the AI agents as long as there is an open API for that.
I see.
Yeah, I mean, like create a customer or get customer data and so on. So there is a limitation. In order to overcome that problem, what you have to do is that basically this CRM system completely need to be re-engineered with AI in mind. So you not only use the old databases, but you can also use the vector databases, and you not only use the normal programs, but instead you can use the AI powered AI agents or AI logic and so on. So you will build up everything, the total stack with AI in mind.
I see. So that way it's easier for your applications that sit on top of the system to integrate with it instead of,
Yeah,
let's say, just a normal API call.
yeah, exactly.
It could be a lot more intelligent.
Yeah. And what we are doing right now is that we are enabling that. I mean, we we re-engineered our platform so that the other companies who are building those kind of CRM system, whatever, they can build their complete AI and AI native systems.
Okay, understood. Cool. So since we are on that topic as well, could you share more about what are the trends or shifts that you are seeing in your industry right now, and then how is that impacting the growth of Cuva AI?
For sure. I think, I mean, there are sort of we see, especially in the last 1 year, we see a lot of, I mean, a lot of improvements, and both the models are getting better and better, the accuracy is getting better. And also, there is also like a lot of underlying vector database improvements. And I mean, to give you an example, like the accuracy of our knowledge systems is it to be, 8 months ago used to be 80%, but now we are over 95% we are getting. So there is a lot of improvements happening. And what I do believe is the trend is basically, I'm not talking about in the in 6 months time, but over the time, in maybe in 3 years time, 4 years time, the training cost will go down, which is already going down. And also, like, you will have the more, like, AI native computers and AI native, like AI powered mobile phones and so on. And we will see like more, and that will open up more and more opportunities.
Mm,
And as I just mentioned, one of the trend would be like you will see a lot of AI native systems.
right.
And
Any trends that are specific to the financial services industry, though, that you're seeing?
yeah, I mean, we already see that like we are already getting a question that, oh, can we get a AI native wealth management system or AI native CRM for the wealth managers. We are already getting those questions. Yeah, and then you will see like the most of the how to okay, the core financial systems that AI won't touch it yet, very very core and so on.
Right.
But everything around it will be replaced by AI, customer communications and the regulatory compliance, and also some of the core with the human in the loop. They will also get by this one. Two, three areas where I see there is a lot of AI in the financial. One is the wealth management. The other one is the supply chain finance, and third one is the accounting.
Okay, interesting. And then you see that Cuva AI will be able to capitalize on these trends going forward as well.
Yeah, absolutely. We are
Got it.
focusing on that. We are developing a specialized models and specialized agents for those three. I mean, like few weeks ago, we announced the Coa Wealth agent, and we are working with a few pilot customers.
Nice. Then what do you think is the biggest priority for Cuva AI right now, let's say for the next couple of months to next year? Is it more on the product, or is it like trying to drive more awareness and conversions?
Yeah, I mean, we are a product company at the core, so the product will always be come first prior. And then in terms of the product, I mean, we announced the wealth manager agent like a few weeks ago, and we are building it. We are planning to launch sometime at the end of October, or we already have like the initial version already in the pilot stage and so on. So that will be the prior one, and the second prior on the product side is the like the do the MVP of the native platform. And
Okay,
when it comes
cool.
to the sales and marketing, like prepare all the material in the next also by the end of October, have some videos ready and so on. So when the people can understand our product, everything, just by looking into our website and looking into our social media.
Okay, understood. Yeah, so that actually brings us to the conclusion of the podcast here. Vikram, once again, thank you for taking the time and for being so generous in sharing your insights with our audience. It's a pleasure to have you here with us on the call today. Yep. And let's say if people want to find out more about your work or your company, what is the best way for them to find out more?
On our website, Cuva.ai, and they can also reach me at Vikram at Cuva.ai. So I will provide you those contact details. So yeah.
Sure. Awesome.